Hello guys, so next we're going to be creating a roll-up banner. So come and set our image size to 720 by 1400. You can see that's what we'll get. So we delete this text. Next we'll be adding our background. Let's come to shapes, drag it and yeah, this should do. So what we're going to do, I'm going to change the color. This is this cream color. Yeah, that's okay. So come to our layers and lock it. So first of all, what we're going to be adding, let's start from the top to bottom. Let's add our grid and change it to a 2x2 grid, like how we did for the first work. Click on OK. I align this to the side here, align this to the side here, align this to the top, and align this to the bottom. So here we have it. Let's bring it down. Yeah, that's where it ends. So lock this back. Yeah, you can see it's perfect. So now we're going to add a custom logo. Just come here and just add mirror triangle. This is this triangle, and change the color to a green color. This is a dark green. Yeah, so we'll rotate this and reduce it to make it look like a play button. Yeah, this should do. So once we're done with that, we'll come and make a copy of it. Once I've done that, we'll change the color to a lighter green. We used this green before, and we're going to be using a lighter green. This is this one. Click on our tick mark. So reduce the size two together and come here and reduce it and try and fit it into the shape here. Let's increase the weight a little bit. Yeah, let's come to our position to make small changes. Yep, bring it down a little bit, and yeah, there we have it. So what we're going to do, position, and so what we're going to do, we're going to merge them together. Let's merge them, and click on OK. So if we're done with that, we'll reduce the size and place it up here. Yeah, just here. So when we're done with that, we'll lock it. So we're going to start in our text. So and just use play all. This is just a name, play all, and click on OK. I'm going to change our font to our font and be using a Montserrat font. This is a Montserrat extra bold, and click on OK. Then we'll change the color to a black color. Then click here and we'll drop it just here. Let's zoom in to the top a little. Let's reduce the size of this logo. Yeah, lock it back and drop the play all just here. So once we're done with that, we'll zoom out and just add the text. Come to quote. So add short text like an about the company. Increase it and reduce the size. Increase the width again, reduce the size. So come to our, let's start from our color first and make it a black color. Okay, now tick mark. Next, let's come to our font and make it a Montserrat light. Click on OK. So I'm going to do, we'll come to our text size and reduce the text size all the way down. Increase the width of the text, make it a 2-line text. Reduce it and place it directly under this. Let's place it here. and drag this logo down, logo name down here. Once we're done with that, we're going to lock these layers. Once we're done with that, we're going to add a shape. We'll be using this shape, this particular one. So we'll reduce the size, we'll drag and drop one here, and we'll use that same dark color of green that we used, this color, place it here. Then we'll make a copy of it, copy. And once we're done with that, we'll come to our 3D rotate and place it like this, put our tick mark and drop it here, but we'll reduce the size. We're going to make it the lighter shade of the green that we used. Come to edit, using that lighter shade that we used in the logo, this one, and click on our tick mark. So we'll drag this and place it just here. You can see, let's reduce the size and place it here. Then we'll make a copy of it again. Copy, we'll come to our 3D rotate and rotate it this way and rotate it this way and click on our tick mark. So we're going to make it the biggest. Let's bring it down a little and place it just here. So saying align these two, place it here. Let's make sure they have equal spacing. See, I've seen, you can see they have an equal spacing in between them. So we're going to lock all these layers. So after we're done with that, we'll come here and add the text at the top and type, probably let's say headline, and you put and type OK. So once we're done with that, I'm going to change the font. Come to our font, using a bold font. So come here, come to our font, and this is a Montserrat extra bold again, like the same we used at the top. So we'll place this just here and we'll change our color to a black color. Click on OK. Then we can copy this text if we want, or just make another one. Come here and just type, if you can dream it. Okay, use this one. First of all, let's start from the color, make it a black color, and we'll go to the font and use a Montserrat regular for this one. So we'll reduce the size and increase the width and place it just here. So as you can see, I've added that. So then we can add, let's copy this text and change the color to a white color. And drag it up here. So I'm done with that. We're going to change the style of the font using a medium. So medium, click on OK. Then after I've done that, we'll reduce the spacing by dragging this, and this is OK. So we'll now drop it here and increase the text size. Make it bigger. Place it here. Then we double tap and make it a capital letter. You can add maybe a detail of maybe the program here in this part of your design. I'm going to be adding an image to this part of our design, so let's just drop it here first and lock it. So lock our layers. So I'm going to add another quote. Let's add a text for the info about the program, but a longer one. Let's use this one. Make it wider. Reduce the size. Make it wider. It's just right. So we'll come to our color. Change our color first to a black color. Okay. Then we'll change our font using a Montserrat medium, and this is a regular. Click on OK. Reduce the size and drag this out, and there we have it. So we can come to our relative position and align it to the center. So we'll come here and we'll lock this. So after we're done with that, next we're going to add some squares. So click on shape and reduce the size. So shapes, drag it to the bottom, reduce the size, then click on your tick mark. Then we'll change the color first using this green color, the light green color first. So come here, use this light green color, then we'll drop it down here. Then we'll now use make a copy of it, drag it to the bottom and change the color to the darker color. So come here and use the darker color, click on OK. So just come here and position this here. You can borrow our grid line on top to try and make sure they're aligned. You can see they're aligned, so take it back to the top and place it where it was before. And when we're done with that, we'll lock this. So before we lock it, let's bring it closer a bit. Let's bring them a bit closer. So come to our position and bring it small to the right, click on tick mark, send to this one, position, and bring it closer. Yeah, this okay. So come to our layers and we'll lock this. We're going to be adding just an icon to it, just 2 icons. So come to from our gallery, then first of all be adding, let's add a home icon. This is our home icon, so click on OK. So we'll drag this, make sure that our layers are all layers are locked to avoid irregular movement of your work. So reduce it and drag it here. As you have seen, this is where to be. So move to this side, then we'll add our image again. So I'm using this image. Let's use a user icon. So we don't reduce the size. Come here, then you start reducing the size from here. Reduce it, and reduce it again a bit. Yeah, let's bring it up small and position it perfectly. Sorry. So can use our position. So position and move it to the right a bit and move it to the top, and yeah, change our color to a white color. Change this color to the same white color. Let's see, this is not properly, yeah, this is better. So once we're done with that, let's zoom out a bit. Then I'm going to add a shape, a rectangle at the bottom. Reduce the width, reduce the height, then increase the width to the highest, like this. Reduce it again, let's bring it again, reduce it. So once I've done that, we're going to make the color the darker green color and click on OK. So we'll come to our position, just use our relative position to place it down faster, as you can see. Then we can now place it in the center, then click on our tick mark, then use the position to take it up a bit. Let's bring it down small, still too big. Let's come to our relative size of this and reduce the height to 1%. Yeah, that should be okay. Then come to our position and place it at the bottom a little bit. So there we have it. So that's going to add a dummy text again. So let's use this one. So reduce the size and place one here. Come to our font. First of all, to change the color, I'm using a black color. Click on our tick mark, then come and change our font using a Montserrat medium and click on OK. So I've added the text. Then we'll make a copy of it and drag it and place it just here directly under this one, and try and align it. Can use our grid line to place on top. Let's align it to this here, then we'll drag it up. Can use this option here. You can see the option allows you to magnetically, so you can see. So we just place it just here and place this one just here, down of our grid. So here you have it. This is a simple design for a roller banner. If you want, you can add shapes around. Let me see, we'll still add the shape, the same shape, and probably reduce the opacity, change the color to the lighter green, and now tick mark, rotate it. Let me drop one here, then make a copy of it, probably make a copy and change the color to the darker green. Now tick mark, and we can drop it here, then come here and drag this to the bottom just before our background. So come to this one and place it above the background. So before I forget, let's just add one more design. We add in our image, so we'll be merging these two layers together, this bigger green circle and our background. We'll merge them together. Click on OK. So bring it down. Check to the bottom. So once we're done with that, now come to erase color. It erase them automatically, but we don't want that to go, so we'll come here and click on the green and click on this tick mark. You can see you can increase the tolerance, but if you increase it too much, it's moving the background. So bring it down a little, and 29. Click on OK. So come to our layers and lock it. So come and add one image from our gallery. Let's add just a simple image. Let's add this image. Click on our tick mark, and we can increase the size and place it here, and come to our layers and drag it to the back. Drag it to the back, to the back. Yeah, finish. Very simple. So this is the end of the tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one.